What kind of a world do we live in right now? If you've been following me for a while, you know I don't go by scripts. I don't like scripts. I don't like writing stuff down. I just like talking about stuff. I literally have a list for this video. Today our story is about aliens. A guy named David Grusch is what I'm calling him. He was a high military rank for 14 years. This man has just come forward to tell us aliens are real and we have proof. I cannot share the proof with you. I cannot share it with the public. I can only share it with the government, but I have proof. I'm gonna go over everything in this video because what in the world is going on? Let's just get this out of the way. Why should you believe him? Why is he any different than any of the 1,000 other people who have come forward and said aliens are real or admitted to seeing aliens or the alien sightings, whatnot? What makes him different? Hey, you! Stop what you're doing. I need you to go down below and click that subscribe button right now. I also need you to hit that little bell that turns on the notifications for me. You can change your mind whenever you want, but if you're enjoying the content that you're seeing right now, I have plenty more like it, and it would really help me, and I would gladly appreciate it. Also, it would be even better if you click that like button. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you the first thing. He's a high rank in military. He's not just some bum on the street who looked up one day, saw a really bright light in the sky, and went, "That's an alien right there. That's a UFO." No. This guy specifically said that they had recovered parts of a ship and that the bodies that they have also recovered inside are not human. That's not nothing. That's not him saying nothing. That's a little interesting. He also had permission from the DOD, meaning this wasn't just, oh, I'm going behind their backs. I'm retired now. I'm gonna do something and I hope they don't get mad. No. They said, go ahead. Please tell. Please share this with the world. And even then, he wasn't allowed to share all of it. He specifically said he has proof, but he is not allowed to share it with the people. He can only share it with the government. He felt that it was right to tell the people and keep them involved with what was going on in the world. So he felt that it was his duty as who he is to tell the world that aliens are on this planet and we have them. Not just them, but their stuff. Now, don't think he went to court because he got in trouble for something. He's not going against them. He was given permission. It was just a testimony in front of a Congress subcommittee. Basically, he goes in there, he tells them he has some information to share. He tells and they listen. Sometimes they open up a case on it, sometimes they ignore it. That's just kind of it. He didn't go in there guns blazing and was like, "The government's lying to you." He just went in there with permission again, telling them that I have some things to share. Not everything, but I do have some things to share. Another reason why we should take into consideration what he says, he's admitted the fact that we have zero chance against higher life forms. That if aliens were to come to this planet, we're not winning. They are billions of light years ahead of us, intelligence-wise and whatever else-wise. So they're winning every fight 100 times over before we even get a shot on them. So how did we get bodies? I would assume it has something to do with a wreckage, but I wouldn't say it's a wreckage on Earth. How is it that the government always finds a way to cover things up and no one else hears about it? I have a feeling, if anything, a wreckage of some sort happened in space. We just happened to have things float down to our Earth, or the government picked it up in space and brought it back here so they could look at it. It's not like aliens just become idiots when they come to Earth. I don't know why, but everyone always thinks these aliens are the most intelligent things ever to exist, but the moment they come to Earth, they become idiots and expose themselves. No, I don't think so. I think a test malfunction happened in space and a spacecraft blew up and the government just happened to pick it up. Or it floated to Earth. Maybe it was just the tiniest little piece of artifact and we just happen to get our hands on it. Now, people are calling him a whistleblower. I don't think he is a whistleblower because then he would be dead right now. Look at what happened to Epstein. He went to go run his mouth and was killed, murdered even. It was done. If this guy is in fact a whistleblower, aired out all their business, which he's not. Again, he had permission to tell all of this. We just need to watch what happens to him for the next month. If he goes crazy or disappears or you never hear from him again, he might have been telling the truth. Now, I think when it comes to aliens, the media always downplays anything that anyone has to say because it's so far-fetched and so untrue that even like massive outlets, after this story came out, didn't cover it. Nothing on this was covered from serious news outlets that people were going to pay attention to. It was just minor outlets, minor media pockets on the internet, and mainly Twitter. You might still want to take it with a grain of salt. The conversation with life outside of Earth has always been a fun one to me. It doesn't have to be aliens. I think, if anything, if there's life anywhere else, it's not at the exact same time as us. They lived a billion years ago, or they just have not taken off yet. We have cavemen on a planet we don't even know about halfway across the solar system. Maybe we have people next door on Saturn and the government knows about it and just will not say anything. I don't know. When this came up, I was like, oh, again, take everything with a grain of salt, but do keep in mind that this one is different from every other one because he's not just some bum. My last point is, why do I think he brought this up? I think they're trying to cover something up. I don't know what, but I think there's something else going on that they're trying to cover up. So they tell us aliens are real, but we have no proof for you. We're not going to tell you much more. We're just going to tell you aliens are real. And that's that. He's trying to hide something from us. Obviously, Joe Biden's not. There's not much going on up there. It's just like back in 2001 when they lost like $1 trillion and then the 9/11. I want to know what you guys have to say about it because I love hearing everyone else's opinions on these type of things. Conspiracy theories and whatnot is always interesting. So tell me everything you have and I will see you in the next one if the FBI doesn't come for my ass. Have a great day. And to all the aliens out there too, have a great day.